I want to talk about plugging your electric guitar directly into the MPC Live. So I see people doing this on videos on the internet, but nobody's really talking about how they're doing it. And I know that the MPC Live has line level inputs. All right, so I know whenever you use these line level inputs, it really changes the tone of your guitar. So I'm going to give you an example of that. And then also right here, I have the Sidekick passive direct box. So I'm going to give you an example of what the guitar sounds like directly into the MPC Live and then going through this passive direct box, okay? This is a DI box, all right? So what I'm going to do is I got the guitar cable right here. I'm just going to plug that right in to the first input. All right, and that's going right into my guitar. So you can see right there, it's going right into my guitar. So what I'm going to do is go to my audio tracks. Then I'm going to go to input configuration. So that's on input 1. So I want to select right here, input 1. And I want to put monitor. I did just put these strings on here and I haven't set it up properly. And the strings are, still stretching out and everything. So it's going to sound kind of out of tune or whatever. But you can still get kind of the tone of the guitar. So if you listen. All right. So let me go ahead and record this in here, just a couple notes, so we can go ahead and listen to this. All right, and I'm not really trying to play anything. I just want to play some notes. All right, so let me go ahead and go to record. All right, so let me go ahead and play that back. All right, so we can hear it actually recorded it just fine, plenty of signal, and it sounds okay. So let me go ahead and go to a new audio track. All right, and then I want to select input 2. All right, and let's unplug this here. And I'll unplug this into the input here. So this is the DI box. I got it on instrument here. All right, so what this does is takes your high Z signal and it sends it out low Z output. So I got the output going out there and going to input 2 right here. So what I want to do is come back over here, put that on monitor where we can hear it. Now you can hear I got a signal there as well, and that input on the back is turned all the way up. So let me go ahead and record this audio, put it on arm. So I got the record arm, push record. All right, so now you can see I recorded right in there. This is basically as loud or as high of a signal I can get out of this particular input using this particular passive direct box. But if you listen, oh, let me take monitor off. So if you listen to that and compare it to this, it's definitely different. So let me go ahead and put solo on so we can hear whenever I change it over. Now you can see the signal is a lot less, all right? So there's a way around that. There's actually a few ways with the MPC. Take monitor off, take arm off. All right, let's hide that. So if I select this track, you can see right here it says level. I could turn the level up and get pretty much as big as a waveform as I want. All right, so now listen to that, and then listen to this. Now, there's a lot more frequencies in this waveform. I don't know if you can hear it in this recording. It's definitely a difference, okay? You listen to that compared to this. You can hear how flat that sounds. Now keep in mind, the guitar settings were exactly the same on both. But if you listen, alright, definitely a difference. Go back to the main for a second. Let me assign these, okay? I want to assign this one over to here. Alright, and then I want to assign this one over to here. Alright, and then I want to make this mono so we can go ahead and hear this. Alright, so basically I just assigned those samples to some pads so we can hear them side by side. So this is the first recording. Alright, and this is the second recording. You could definitely hear the difference. Like, listen to how flat this sounds. Alright, and listen to how bright this one sounds. So what I'm getting at is there are ways to get your guitar inside of the MPC Live and to make it sound full of range. This is one way to do it. Now, like I was showing you, and as I was showing you, it's kind of challenging to get like really, really good levels out of this, but you can get decent levels. And one of the reasons why I'm kind of going over this now is because there's going to be a new update to clip launching inside the MPC. So hopefully it's going to be more user-friendly for the guitar, so I could do guitar in here and launch a clip with the guitar on it and have it go seamlessly, and then launch another clip with another guitar that I'm actually playing live. So hopefully that's the case with the new 2.4 update, but we shall see. But this is one way to do it. Now you can see that the levels were quiet, but there's a way where you can actually make them louder. Let me go to a new audio track. So let me monitor this, pick input 2, okay, and then pick input 2. All right, so we got that guitar going. And you can see like -9 is kind of the maximum, which is okay. But if I could come in here, I can add like one of these compressors, for example, and then keep everything neutral. I could just mess with the output. Put the output up, maybe to 8. Come back over. If you listen now. It's a lot louder. All right, it's almost too loud. All right, so edit that again. Bring the output to 6. You can see on the MPC we're getting pretty good levels. We're able to monitor this live. Hopefully whenever we get clip launching, we'll be able to go ahead and like record this and then add a layer, and then, you know, be able to take layers in and out as we want. And another good thing about this is if you come over here, I can add whatever. Like I can add a flanger, which I kind of like the flanger in here. So if we go in here and edit this flanger up. Full flange, light flange. Alright, so basically with this direct box, we can get like a really good signal. And the thing about this particular one is it's passive and it doesn't require any batteries or anything to that nature. So I could take it out onto the couch and record right into it. All right, but the only thing is, like I was showing you, if I record it, so let me go ahead and record it again. Put monitor on auto, record. Let's go ahead and make this like 2 bars or something. So go ahead and play that. Now you can see I got the audio recorded in there and it's kind of, you know, shrunken down. I could select that like I was showing you before and turn up the level of it right there, and it expands that waveform. Or like I was showing you, you can use this compressor. So now if I turn off the compressor, and just put like a 6 decibel gain right there. All right, that's pretty good. And then I can come over to the new audio track, for example, and just record some other stuff in here. All right, put the output +6 right there. So basically all this is doing is increasing the level of that signal. It's not really adding any compression to it that I'm aware of. All right, and then maybe pick a chorus or a reverb. Pick one of these reverbs maybe, or delay. Do a delay. Come back over here and monitor that. All right. So if I want to record something else on here, check it. Alright, so there you go. This is the Hosa Sidekick direct box, okay? It's a passive direct box. It's actually DIB-443. It basically takes your guitar signal, your instrument level signal, and makes it into a low Z output. That way you can use it with the MPC Live. This thing costs around $25. And then there's a couple other options I'm looking at. I'm not really sure that I want to stick with this option because there's other options too. There's a Behringer Tube Ultra Gain Mic 500 USB. That has a high Z input into it, and it also has a bypass. So you could bypass all the effects on there and just use it as a direct box. It's also a preamp. It's really like a preamp, so you can go ahead and get more gain out of it. All right, so you wouldn't have to worry about messing around with the master compressor, but it's going to give it a little bit more color. Okay, it's going to change the sound of the guitar a little bit more, I'm sure. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but that's kind of my guess. And then there's the Behringer V-Tone. All right, it's the V-Tone Guitar Driver DI GPI 21 amp modular direct recording preamp DI box. Now the cool thing about this is it's got an amp simulator on there, so if I wanted to get different tones, I could do that. And it has a bypass mode where you just, it's basically looks like a pedal, but it has a low Z output. So you could turn it off or on, and it's battery powered. Or you could get the power adapter, but it's battery powered. So I could basically be sitting in the living room with this thing, kind of get some amp simulation going on, and then maybe add some delays or effects from the MPC. And then 2.4, there's supposed to be even more effects. We should see, you know, I'm sure they're good as well. I mean, this thing has a ton of effects in there. And then you think about how much these effects would cost, like individually, and they're all like built into the MPC. So it could be worthwhile to look into that option as well. But the Behringer V-Tone guitar is $30. That's a pretty good price. This was $25. The V-Tone guitar is $30. The Tube Ultra Gain is around $70, but it does have the preamp in the option for a microphone. Anyway, I hear a difference. Let me know if you hear a difference. It might not translate well with the compression of the sound files into the video, but there's definitely a difference. This might be an option for you. Anyhow, let me know your thoughts about this. Is there a different option? Did you even hear a difference? Have you tried playing the guitar inside of the MPC Live? Let me know in the comment. All right, my name is Matthew. Continue to create, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.